is proudly supported by Goya. If it's Goya, it has to be good.
January is Human Trafficking Prevention Month. There is a Wonder Girls Teen Safety Summit sponsored by Goya Cares, Saving Lives. And the Wonder Girls are in Rockland County saving lives with the FBI, Homeland Security, and local law enforcement, all coming together to empower and educate. We saw them in action. And joining me now is Monica Jain, the board member at Wonder Girls. We love Wonder Girls. Monica, thank you for joining me in the streaming studio.
Thanks for having me. It's beautiful.
Isn't it cool?
Great.
Yeah. So, you know, it's so important what the Wonder Girls are doing. It's really all about scholarships, right?
Scholarships and empowering young women. We have an empowerment program that empowers middle, high school, and college-aged women to be the CEOs of their own lives.
Ooh, did you just say CEOs of their own lives?
Absolutely.
I love that. And the earlier the better, right?
Absolutely. I wish there was a program like this when I was their age.
Me too, me too, me too. And then there's a huge event that happened in Rockland County this week. Tell me about that. 300 teens getting important lessons from the FBI. That sounds
And
pretty.
Homeland Security. Yeah. So listen, every January, Wonder Girls hosts their teen safety campaign. And this is all about raising awareness, education, and empowering our Wonder Girls to learn how to keep themselves and their friends safe online and in their everyday life.
300 women all together in one place. And it's all about education and prevention, because we know that it's, I was talking to the Goya CEO recently, and he was saying this is a spiritual war. This is not just about on the ground. We really have to get to our young people now and teach them the warning signs. Right?
Absolutely. I mean, you know, studies show that education leads to prevention. So we want our Wonder Girls to be informed. We don't want them to be scared. We want them to be informed, to be able to identify red flags so that they can keep themselves safe and make good decisions.
What are those red flags? Because I know we always talk about it.
You know, some of the topics that we're covering at the summit, we cover drugs and fentanyl. These are some of the major issues that we're seeing today. Yeah. We're covering online security and exploitation, as well as car safety, so texting while driving, big issues that are facing us.
It's so important, because when I went to a Bronx assembly with the Goya CEO and with Natalie, one of our founders. The founder of the Wonder Girls, a fabulous organization that I love and I love and I love. It's dear to my heart. It was so uncomfortable for me to hear this as a mom. And I think that that's important for us to be uncomfortable with the topic and just kind of lean into it, right?
And it's so important that we're able to have these conversations, those conversations that, you know, maybe a few decades ago were uncomfortable to have. Now we want to be able to have them with these young women openly.
Now, we were talking about our Hispanic community being hurt by this, a lot of the Hispanic community, and also foster care, children in foster care. These are some of the communities that are hardest hit. Can you explain to me why, and who, if moms and dads are listening, which they do, what can you tell them?
Well, I think it's important to take part in these community activities and organizations, and that's what Wonder Girls is all about. It's about bringing young women together, giving them a place where they can talk about these topics that they're facing every day and the challenges that they're seeing every day.
Now, Hydrate for Hope, we have to talk about that. Goya Cares is making it happen, and they are donating money, $350,000 to community organizations on the front lines. And just on our Monica Makes It Happen TV show, we had an epic moment where they gave checks. And I'm such a fond cheerleader and champion for organizations that are making it happen on the front lines. You see it firsthand, right? Yeah. It's an army of good that's out there fighting for our kids right now.
Absolutely, and we are incredibly grateful for our Wonder Girls partners like Goya. They help us make it happen, and it's not just the funding, but it's also the community support. It enables us to do these amazing things that we're doing in the community, but also it ensures that our Wonder Girls know that there are other adults out there who support them, who care about them, and who want to see them succeed in the future.
I love it. And then, can you say it one more time, my favorite quote of the day? Be the CEO. What was that again?
Helping young girls be the CEOs of their own lives.
That's what we're trying to do right here on PIX11. Thank you, Monica. And
Thank
we're going to be covering this story every single day. You know to watch us, of course, every night at 5:45 and 6:45. Well, coming up, we have another talking about CEOs and business and money. His middle name is Money, right, Mark? Mark is here. I feel like I have a studio audience here in the streaming studio. And Joe, wait till you meet my fabulous producer, Joe. Not only is he really good at what he does, but he's so handsome too. The ladies are gonna love him. But anyway, Mark Money Green is here, and he has a new book. I can't wait to talk to him about that. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Monica.